Alright, so, my name is Nelly, and, using my new webcam, and I'm going to create a sports topic show, where we can talk about whatever, mainly baseball and football. Today we're going to talk about the trade deadline and the recap of it. I'll also touch on football free agency, after the lockout. So, first I'd like to get started with the recap of yesterday's baseball games. Rays beat the Mariners 8-1. Oakland 7, Minnesota 3. The Red Sox beat the White Sox 5-3. The Jays beat the Rangers 7-3. The Yankees beat the Orioles 4-2. Detroit beat the Angels 3-2. Justin Verlander carried a no-hitter with one out in the eighth before it was broken up. And the Royals beat the Indians 5-3. Over in the National League, Cubs 6, Cardinals 3. Arizona 6, Dodgers 3. San Diego 8, Colorado 3. Milwaukee 6, Houston 4. Washington 3, Mets 2. Marlins 3, Atlanta 1. Phillies 6, Pittsburgh 5. Cincinnati defeated San Francisco 9-0. Now I want to talk about the trade deadline, and it was very interesting to me because, for me, I thought the winners were Phillies, Giants, and Indians, no doubt. Getting Ubaldo was a huge pickup for Cleveland. They needed pitching. Their young pitchers were coming along, but how far are they really going to go? I think that Cleveland just really needs to step up and say, look, we're in this thing. We're going to be dangerous. And getting Ubaldo is a tremendous pickup. I don't know why the Yankees didn't go after him. Boston said to have been interested, but in the end, Cleveland getting him was tremendous. Over in the National League, I think the Giants getting Carlos Beltran from the Mets, I thought would have put them over the top. But when the Phillies went out and got Hunter Pence, that just made them above the Giants. And I just think that it's going to be a Phillies, Red Sox, or some sort of type of World Series. The Red Sox are a very good team, although they got bad news today. Clay Buchholz is now off the season due to a stress fracture in his lower back. Losers. You have the Yankees. What did they do? Where's Brian Cashman making some moves? I honestly thought that after CC's got to it, they don't have any pitching. Can you really count on AJ Burnett or Phil Hughes or Freddie Garcia or Bartolo Colon for the whole season? I'm not a Yankee fan, but quite frankly, I wouldn't. CC's Sabathia is a Yankees. We didn't get that. But where's the second pitcher? It was mentioned Hiroki Kuroda possibly. He didn't want to leave in the trade clause. He was not going to leave LA. You have pitchers like Wandy Rodriguez. It was believed to be the Yankees were going to get him, but Houston was so indecisive, they said, we're going to hold on to him. So I think it was a tough decision for Houston to make in that regard. But all in all, the Yankees should have just done something. Just to boost their pitching, give them more depth. They don't have a lot of depth. Ivan Nova, he's a rookie. Is he really going to carry that the whole season? So many uncertainties the whole season. The Yankees. Another loser, I think, the Padres. Why didn't they get rid of Bell? He's not coming back. They're really going to miss out on getting anything from Keith Bell. He's going to leave in the offseason, go to a team next year for big money, Padres, anything in return, and it's just going to end up failing. It's going to blow up right in their face. Also, I want to mention the fireworks between the Angels and Tigers, as I said earlier. Verlander carried no hitter to the eighth inning. Also, there were some fireworks in the game. Early in the game, Maglio Ordonez did a home run off Jared Weaver, and was sort of watching the home run. Now, for his argument's sake, he didn't know if it was fair or foul. So I would let that slide a little bit. But later in the game, seventh inning, Carlos hit a 2-run home run to the right center field bleachers. Quite frankly, The whole world knew that was going to be a home run. Everybody knew. And he stares at Weaver. He watches me. He walks to first. He flips his bat. And if I was Weaver, I'd be very upset. But at the same time, Weaver did not have to throw at Alex Avila's head. That was unprofessional. I throw at his back if I was Weaver. Now with that being said, Weaver was upset. He knew it was going to keep me until the round of the game because the umpire specifically told him, don't throw at the next hitter, or don't throw it anyway. They warned Justin Verlander, told Jim Leland and Mike Scioscia each, make sure your pitchers don't throw at an opposing hitter on purpose. Weaver didn't care. He was going to do it anyway. And then in the top of the eighth, with one out, Mike Scioscia decides to bunt, or excuse me, Eric Ibar decides to bunt for a hit. Now, you don't do that. In a no-hitter situation, I don't care if the game's only 3-0, it's still close. You just don't do that. That's Bush League, and quite frankly, I had a very big problem with that. It was beyond upsetting. If, I was a pitcher, I'd be beyond upset. And I'd have to tell him, look, you don't do that. Now, Verlander did make a throwing error on the place, and he was safe. And the no-hitter was still intact, but still, he shouldn't bunt in that situation. But now to me, I thought Verlander threw it away on purpose. And if he did, that's a very smart decision, for your no-hitter. Why not? You still got your no-hitter going. Now, he did give up a run before the first hit was allowed, but, in the end, Mike Scioscia, who we mentioned earlier, instead of Bible, Mike Scioscia was the one to get the first hit off Verlander, and the only hit, actually, off the Tigers, as Valverde closed it in the ninth, the Tigers won 3-2. Now, I want to move on to the NFL. The lockout is finally over. It's been over for about a week now, and free agency has started. And free agency has been crazy. Everybody's going everywhere. Everybody's going to the Eagles are trying to finish job. Namdi Asma and Sonny Vincent to be a backup. And just go on and on with the list of the Philadelphia Eagles. I think that by far makes them the team to beat the NFC and quite possibly the NFC. I know you still have the Packers, who have done a real good job, trying to keep their team together. They haven't made much noise off the field, with their free agents, signing other free agents. But, they have done good trying to keep that team intact. And the team is going to look the same. You're going to get Ryan Grant back from injury. He broke his ankle early in the season, first, second week. And then, you're not going to have anybody in the West. I think whoever wins the West is going to lose first round. I don't think you're going to see another Seahawks upset over the Saints, if they're 7-19. The Saints will be a very good team. The Falcons will be dangerous again, although they lost Michael Jenkins, signed elsewhere this offseason. So, there's a lot of dangerous teams. It's going to be a wide open NFC. I think it starts with the Eagles, the Falcons, then you have the Saints, and the Giants. What are they doing? Really? I've honestly thought they should have sucked the work. They really needed a big time receiver. Steve Smith is good. Dominic Nix is good. Dominic Dixon is good. They're not great. They're good. They're not great. And, their little brothers, as some Giant fans, like to say, Jets are the little brothers, but they're making the bigger splashes. They re-signed Antonio Holmes. Today he re-signed Antonio Cromartie. And yesterday, they signed Plaxico Burress. Now, I did not think he was going to be a Jet, but hey, the Jets swooped in there before he landed with the 49ers. He was going to meet with them pay. And the Jets said, hey, look, we'll give you a 1-year deal worth $3 million, guaranteed, and you come play for us. And Buck said, sure. So Buck flew back east. Today signed his deal with the Jets, and we've been practicing and living the next day or so. He thinks it's physical and everything. Make sure everything's all good. And look, it's a big risk. I know. But if you think of it this way, nobody's in football. The Lockers just ended. So Flex is almost at the same speed as everybody else, although he's had 2 years off. It's not like, I think it's different than the Michael Vick situation, honestly. You know, Michael Vick was obviously not in great football shape. He's not jail, but, you know, that's going to happen. You know, you can be in shape physically, but to be in game shape, to be up to game speed, that takes a while. And nobody's up to game speed right now. Nobody. Training camp started. Started 3 weeks ago, but, you know, obviously with the lockout, it was not going to happen. Also, I wanted to touch briefly on the Randy Moss situation. Randy Moss was targeted by the Jets and a couple of other unnamed teams, but today he announced, the 32-year-old announced his retirement. Morrison's had a great career, but he's just been such a headache to everybody. Everybody's been a headache in Minnesota when he was young. He was a big headache in New England again, especially Oakland in between that. Al Davis didn't like Randy Moss, and that's just plain and simple. But Al Davis doesn't like anybody, so that's no credit for anything. You know. But when you went to Minnesota, yeah, and Tennessee, he just didn't do anything. He was completely non-existent, almost. He had 7 catches or something after he got cut by the Patriots. So, he didn't have a good season. He felt like, I guess he felt like he was washed up. You know, he didn't feel like anybody wanted him this year. So, he stepped away. Do I think it's the last of him? No, I think somebody was planning to sign him. I think somebody planned to sign him. So I don't know if that'll change his thoughts, but, you know, he's retired. And, you know, he's going to go down in history as one of the great receivers of all time. Although one of the bigger headaches of all time. You have to realize he was a great receiver. Speaking of the Patriots, because Randy Moss, that was one of Randy Moss's teams. A lot of people think they're still better than the Jets, and I tend to partially agree. I think that, you know, what they've done with Ochocinco and Albert Haynesworth is great. You know, take these headaches and try to make them not headaches. And they worked with Randy Moss for a while. So I think early on, I think it's going to work with Albert Haynesworth and Randy Moss. But at the same time, you have a very good Jets team in that same division. Miami, Buffalo, I wouldn't worry about it if I were them very good. I know Reggie Bush was traded to Miami, but they don't have a quarterback. That's plain and simple. And Ryan Fitzpatrick is not a very straight quarterback. He's good. He's very good, but he's not great. So it's going to be a battle between the Jets and Patriots again, and quite frankly, the Jets may be a better team, but I'd still give the edge to the Patriots until the Jets will actually win the division. I know they beat them in the playoffs last year, but the Patriots won 14 games and won the division last year, so it's pretty confusing. You know, the Jets, you know, they're kind of like the same last year. Flex is a more reliable target. He catches most balls. He doesn't drop as much as Braylon Edwards does, and that's going to be interesting to see where Plaxico goes, where Braylon Edwards goes, now that the Jets have turned away from this with the signing of Plaxico Burress. You know. So it'll be interesting to see how the 2011 NFL season plays out. Well, that's going to be a wrap.